Hey guys, so I'm coming at you with my grocery haul. Now I've talked about this grocery haul for a very long time and it's going to be very disappointing. Because although I spent a lot of money, I actually get a lot of different things. Pretty much just got protein bars and protein drinks. So anyway, I'll show you what I got and a couple things maybe you haven't seen before. So I will show it to you. So here we go. Alright, so this is at least the warm stuff. You can see the left side is dominated by protein bars. Of course, at the bottom you have everyone's favorite, Quest bars. And the choices that I have for the next couple months are the Mixed Berry Bliss at the bottom, the chocolate brownie in the middle, and I get that one pretty much every time because I like it so much, and the white chocolate raspberry. Now those are the best bars, all around stats, fiber, protein, the whole deal. But for some variety, I also got these pure protein. Actually, there's two different flavors. Pure protein, again, they have 17 grams of protein per each, and they're about 190 calories. They come in this chocolate, what do you call it, double... Yeah, these are the soft baked protein bars. And there's the double chocolate vanilla crunch, and then there's the double chocolate peanut butter crunch. And they're both really good. They're kind of sweet. They're almost chocolate bar-like. Again, 17 grams of protein, 190 calories, hardly any fiber, so they're not the best, but if you don't need that fiber that day, then why not? So the other thing I got, and these are kind of neat, they're called Smart for Life. They're gluten-free protein bars, and there's a caramel almond and a chocolate. And the stats for these are not too bad. Let's see. We have 190 calories and 20 grams of protein. A lot of carbs. These have 20 to 22 grams of carbs, and only 2 grams of that is fiber. So they're definitely a lot more sugar rich, but I figured it might be a good thing to have, pre-workout. Just because it's got a little bit of carbs, and it's got a lot of protein, and the calories aren't so bad. But what's best is the ingredients are really, really good. I don't know if you can see that. Not very well. Soy protein, tapioca starch, which I guess has a lot of, actually, that's probably where the fiber comes from. And then it's got all kinds of different proteins in it. Some of it is collagen and gelatin, so I guess that's not so good. But anyway, figured it was something new, and apparently they're really tasty, so give them a try. I also got these regular Vector protein bars. Again, I think these have 5 or 6 grams of protein for 170 grams, so they're horrible stats. But, when they're only $1 each, and the finances are getting really tight over here, I don't mind telling you, with all these protein bars, having a cheaper option to use on a day, as a snack, on a day that maybe you have already met your protein goals or something like that, kind of good to have. So yeah, I got lots of protein bars, and that's fine because I average about 1 a day, so... I mean, I've got probably 2 months, more than 2 months supply. So that's great. And the other thing I got were my Simply Protein chips. And I love these chips. 50 grams of protein, 140 calories. So they're within your 10 to 1. And they have 11 net carbs, or 11 total carbs per serving. 1 fiber. Not bad. And these look like little Fritos. And there's really not a lot in there. I think it's like 30 grams or something. Yeah, 33 grams. So it makes a really nice snack, and you get all your protein from a snack. Now this is something that I've never tried before, but I've always wanted to. This is a canned chicken breast. I got this at Costco. It's a really big can. That's 340 grams total weight. There's actually half a pound of meat. Like once you get rid of the water, there's half a pound of breast meat in there. And so the stats on that. Okay, you're not going to be able to see this very well. But anyway, so there's 4 servings per can. And each serving is 60 calories. Sorry, you can't even see that. 60 calories and 13 grams of protein. So that's really good. That's like 2 to 1. That's like huge. More protein than you would expect to get. And they're really nice. I was kind of expecting really poor quality meat in there, but it's obviously extremely tender, and it shreds really easily. And I actually used one of these cans to make a big batch of soup, and it was just made making soup so much easier. I mean, you don't have to like cook the chicken and debone the chicken and then make the soup, or you don't have to like boil the chicken to get the skin off, the meat off the bone or whatever. Just take a can, boom, can of broth, boom, frozen vegetables, boom, got a soup. Like really, really, really super simple. And if you want to know how that soup turned out, and this is another reason for doing this video, is that I forgot to tell you this, I have started to do a daily food journal on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram every day, you will see what I ate that day. I make a little collage at the end of the day with the actual items and portions that I ate. And I started doing it this week as part of my sort of introspective thoughts on what I was eating and what I was allowing myself to eat and whatnot. But I also thought that in the future it would be really nice to have to look back on to see what portions I used to eat, and if I ever need to get back to that or whatever, I'll have it right there to look at visually, beyond having like my MyFitnessPal or whatever. I also got a couple cans of tuna. Everyone's favorite tuna. White tuna, low sodium, really great stats, 70 calories, 16 grams of protein. Doesn't get much better than that. I usually make a tuna salad, and yeah, eat that with some crackers, or I'll just eat it with a spoon. This is something else that I decided to get this week just to try out. It's a soybean noodle soup. It's a vegetarian chicken flavor, so there's no actual chicken in there. It's mostly soy protein. But 214 calories for this whole thing, and this is a huge container. 11 grams of fiber, which is great. So that's only 11 net grams of carbohydrates, and 22 grams of protein. So within your 10-to-1 ratio. And look, you also get a whole bunch of iron. So that is good to me. So again, with soups, as a weight loss surgery patient, if you want to be a good boy, the way you have your soups is you make your soup, and you eat most of the broth, and then you go for the rest of it. So that's the way to go. So next thing, of course, you have got to have the sugar-free vanilla syrup. I go with Da Vinci because that's what they carry at the store that I order most of my stuff with. So yeah, I keep a constant supply of that around. Now this, shocking. Don't know when I'm ever going to eat this, but I actually got some rotini pasta. And this is it's made by Fiber Gourmet. As you can see, it has a lot less calories than regular pasta, but it also has a ton of fiber per serving. I can show you the stats on this. Now these stats are for 2 ounces uncooked. Now that cooked, that is going to be way more than I could eat. So I probably would have a quarter of this per meal. So that would be like, let's see, quarter of that. Jeez, math is failing me. So about 35 calories. It would be about 10 carbs. Half of that being fiber, and not just fiber, but insoluble fiber. So not the soluble kind that we get from our protein bars or whatever. And actually get 2 grams of protein out of a quarter serving. So the stats on this make it very manageable if I wanted to incorporate it into a meal. So yeah, so this was the best stat pasta that I could find. And I've really been craving pasta, so I might indulge and give that a try. Just cook up a little bit of it with some meaty pasta sauce, and yeah, give it a try. Okay, of course, Premier Protein. Got 2 cases of that. Gotta have that. And these are the waters that my fellow Quebecer, Cynthia, told me about. They finally made it out to the country where I live. They come in this ultra inconvenient pack of 35, which makes it almost impossible to carry from the car, if you have back problems like me. But, you know, it's 35, and I think it was under $10, so, you know, you're talking about 27 cents per bottle, compared to the Crystal Light that I get, which is about 30 cents per 500 mils, so it's about the same price, but these are less intensely flavored, and they actually have less artificial sweetener in them too. So, something to do, you know? Something to change up the water intake a little bit. And of course I got a regular case of water. There's the other Premier Protein. And let's go over here to the cold stuff. Well, cold stuff plus Fiber 1. You gotta have Fiber 1, people. It's great. So this is just kind of a bunch of stuff that I had in the fridge that I want to show you. Of course, you gotta have your hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot, really great. It's like 5 calories. That adds a lot to your, if you're having just meat, like chicken, put this on it, all of a sudden, buffalo chicken, you know? Soy sauce, if you want to make a little stir fry, or, you know, pour on your salad, or whatever it is you want to do with soy sauce. There you go. I just get the low sodium, and it turns out the low sodium is also low calorie, because for 1 tablespoon, it's only 10 calories, so, but oh my god, lots of sodium. That's the low sodium one, so watch out, people. Teriyaki sauce. Now this is something I use a lot. I use it on my fish, I use it on my chicken, I sometimes even put it on my broccoli when I cook broccoli. So it's less sodium. I think it's 15 calories. Yeah, 15 calories per tablespoon. So yeah, gotta have that. And of course we got the Walden Farms pancake syrup. Something weird happened with my pancake syrup this time. It came in really thick. Like it's goopy. It's goopy when it comes out, but it tastes okay. So same thing with my Premier Protein. Some of them are chunky. I don't know if you guys ever had that, but that was very unsettling to me, to have chunky protein shakes. So V8 juice. Again, this is the low sodium version. And I've been feeling the need for having some more nutrients. Like it says, 1 shot is 1 dose of vegetables. So liquid vegetables are good, and 35 calories. So really, it's not that bad. Yes, there's some carbohydrates in there. But if you're feeling the need for some vegetables, and maybe your pouch, sleeve, band, whatever, is not being accommodating, you can still get some vegetable in there. And this, I got this week, and I freaking love it. It's the Walden Farms, but this is, I guess, their newest flavor they have in salad dressing. It's Chipotle Ranch. And oh my gosh, this tastes good on a salad. It tastes good when you make a sandwich. It tastes good all the time. if it was a little bit thicker, or even as is, I would use it as a dip for vegetables. You know, if I was ever able to eat raw vegetables again, that's what I would do, because it's really good. So go pick that up, people. I guess this is the Quebec version of the yogurt that you guys all drink. We don't actually get the actual brand that you guys get, but this is Anit-Climactic Greek yogurt. This flavor is, I think it's like citrus coconut or something. Well, they call it tropical delight, but it's basically citrus coconut. It's got your regular stats in it, 50 calories, and 8 grams of protein. It's very thick. It's almost like an ice cream when you take it, and it's because it's got cornstarch in it. I don't really usually go for yogurts that have cornstarch in it, but I had a coupon, so I thought I would give it a try, and it's actually pretty good. It's a nice little change to have. Plus, it's portable. This is the yogurt that I get most of the time, though. This is the Costco brand yogurt, Greek yogurt, fat-free. Tastes really good, very thick, which you gotta have in your yogurt. So 3/4 cup, 100 calories, and 18 grams of protein. So I don't usually have 3/4 cup. I usually do about 0.8 of a serving. So a serving for me is 80 calories and about 15 grams of protein. So it's a lot more than you get over there per calorie. A lot more protein per calorie. And you know, you can just add a little bit of fruit to it, or you can add your flavored syrup, whatever. This is something else. That's right, guys. This is soda pop. I really had a craving for some ginger ale, so I bought this, and I haven't opened it yet, and I don't know if I will, because I'm kind of afraid to have any, but I did get it. 0 calorie. It's liquid. Maybe. We'll see. Cottage cheese. Gotta have cottage cheese. This is 1%. Doesn't really matter what percent you get. And actually, if you're worried about calories, a lot of the brands, the 0 fat and the 2% fat, actually have the same calorie. So check your label and see. But half cup of this, 15 grams of protein. Good to go. So that's it for my boring grocery haul. And for me, this is going to be about 2 months worth of stuff besides meat. And all of this stuff cost me about $220. So definitely is not a cheap haul for the actual number of things that I got. Oh, I forgot to tell you about these. I got some, these are little packets of lime. I also got some lemon flavored packets, and I'm hoping to make use these in my water. I figure I can put 1 or 2 packs of those in the water, plus some one of those sugar-free sucralose packs, and have flavored water, and it works out to be a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna give that a try. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it's really long, apparently 19 minutes. I'm sorry, but I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you later.